It's On the Aisle with me, Charles Gross, and
Jeff Goodman.
Tonight we review Martin Short, Fame Becomes Me, title of show, Kiki and Herb alive on Broadway, and
Bill Obelis.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season premiere of Two on the Aisle.
Jeff Goodman.
Yes, he's going to be here too. How are you?
Jeff Goodman.
Yes. Jeff.
That's all I'm allowed to say is Jeff Goodman and Pilobolus.
Jeff
Goodman.
Just got back from Alaska and he's a little jet lagged.
Pilobolus.
And I think he's also been taking some medication. So we're going to just try and get through the best we can. And of course,
Jeff Goodman.
Our first show of the new season, so I'm hoping he'll snap out of it.
Pilobolus.
Okay, very good. Martin Short.
Pilobolus.
No, Martin Short wasn't in Pilobolus. Martin Short is back on Broadway.
Jeff Goodman.
Yes, okay, good. Thumbs up to Jeff Goodman. Very, very good. This is going to be a very long show, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
Pilobolus.
No, we'll get to that later, if we have time. Now.
Jeff Goodman.
Yes. Martin Short.
Jeff Goodman.
Yes, but what about Martin Short?
Pilobolus.
Okay. Well,
I know, sorry. I just wanted to drive you crazy for our how many seasons?
Like that's been very hard.
Well, this is our season opener, so I had to do it in a very weird way.
I see. Okay. Well, as long as you're not driving the audience crazy too.
Pilobolus.
Yes, very nice, Jeff. I think this is our 15th season, something like that.
Oh, it seems like about 40.
Doesn't it? Well, interestingly, we will be doing a review on a show that ran 40 years, The Fantastics, in an upcoming Two on the Aisle.
Pilobolus.
Yeah. Martin Short. Now concentrate.
Okay.
Fame
Becomes Him.
Yes. Now, this is something that spoofs Broadway shows, but mostly the one-man show, even though this is not a one-man show.
The thing, it's a full-blown Broadway musical under the guise of being a one-man show. How weird and ridiculous is that?
It's in that it even has a full-fledged Broadway composer, Mark Shannon.
In the cast.
Yes.
And on stage.
Who wrote Hairspray.
Hairspray, of course.
And he is on stage playing the piano for Martin and contributing.
And playing Martin's sister.
Oh, he played the sister?
Remember, he had the beard and he was playing the sister?
Oh, yeah. Actually, no. But
I remember it. I loved him. I thought it was great.
This is Martin's show, and it's up to you to decide what is true and what is not. I mean, it goes through he tries to go through his birth and his death and after his death.
That's right. Well, what's actually very funny about the show is that everything about the show just is a lie. It says it's a one-man show. It's called Fame Becomes Him, and it's really about him being kind of a B-list celebrity, but an A-list celebrity in his head. And it's like supposed to be a one-man show, and it's really a full-blown musical. Yet
with a very nice cast.
And it's supposed to be autobiographical, which it's not, sort of, maybe.
I would say
it's autobiographical with fictional characters, which I think is hilarious.
Including some of the famous short characters such as Jiminy Glick and Ed Grimley, who all...
If I must say.
Yes.
I don't do a good Ed Grimley.
No, you don't, but you know what? That's okay because Martin does.
Every night it has a new guest star, which is like my favorite part of the show.
Right, there's this one segment where Martin is supposedly laying on his deathbed, which is when Jiminy Glick comes out and finds someone in the audience to carry on. And we were in for a treat because the night we went, he got Nathan Lane.
Yeah.
Who I have to say was a very good sport about the whole thing.
He was great, and he gave it right back to Jiminy.
Oh yes. Jiminy hit him with his magazine. Nathan hit Jiminy right back. It was definitely a nice bit of improvisation. And I don't know who they get on other nights, but I guess
I'm trying to remember who.
Well, I guess sometimes they just choose regular. If they don't have a celebrity, I guess they just.
But I think they try and get celebrities in there most nights. But they do. There is a chance that it's going to be. You.
Yes. You could be interviewed by Jiminy Glick himself. And the nice thing is that since he never does any research, he probably knows about as much about you as he does for his regular guests.
No, he did a ton of research.
That's actually, for Nathan Lane.
Yes. I didn't know he was on all those television shows. And well, I mean, I just adore, I love Martin Short, whatever he does. I liked his late night TV show. I liked his early TV show. I liked his variety show. I like him. I liked him on Saturday Night Live.
Did you like him when he did The Goodbye Girl?
Yes, I did.
Did you like him when he did Little Me?
Very much, as a matter of fact.
Do you like him in this?
Very much.
I enjoyed it also, not quite as much as you did.
I think Martin Short, actually, I think the show says it all about him. He doesn't take his own celebrity that seriously. I think he's. I never met him, but I would love to, because I think he's genuinely a nice person.
Well, he's certainly having a wonderful time doing this, or if he's not, he's doing a very good job covering it up.
Yeah.
He's gay. He's basically he's on Broadway, and he's just there.
It's a wonderful life for him.
Yes, he's just there to have fun. So give him a C, a bouncing C, and just let him.
Well, you're talking about Irving Cohn.
Yes.
The great.
Yes, the great composer. The great Irving Cohn. Wouldn't you just love to see him do Irving Cohn on a Joe? Well, actually, he did. I'm sorry, I was going to say, wouldn't you just love to see Irving Cohn on Joe Franklin? And he actually did have that character on. I think on Saturday Night Live they did a spoof
Probably.
of Joe Franklin. So it's been done. But it's a very enjoyable show. If you're a Martin Short fan, you're really going to like it.
And if you're not, you'll enjoy it too, because it's
enjoyable.
It's surprisingly a good musical. It's a solid musical.
I don't know if I would go quite that far.
You don't think it had a good book?
It had a good book.
You don't think it had good music?
It did have good music, yes.
Did you have a storyline that was continuous to the whole thing?
Well, I guess.
What else does a musical need? It has a good. It has. It's.
It didn't feel like a musical though.
Because it's.
And are there really enough
numbers? It's kind of spoofing. Yeah, there are. There are plenty of numbers. It's spoofing musicals. It's spoofing one-man shows.
Well, it's spoofing one-man shows. I don't think it's really spoofing.
It spoofs
the
musicals
musicals they're kind
too.
of doing. I mean, it alludes to a lot of musicals.
Yes.
Stylishly, which is a lot of fun, especially if you're familiar with these shows.
I mean, come on, the Bob Fosse number.
Oh yes.
See, I'm telling you, you don't remember it. I mean, I nothing bad.
Well, I do remember.
No, I think you remembered it, but I think once you go through your head and relive it, you go, wow, that was a great moment, and that was a great moment. It's a whole bunch of spectacular moments.
I don't know how spectacular, but it definitely has its good.
The
points.
and Tommy Tune.
Oh, now that I liked. Yes.
So,
okay.
I mean.
Martin at this point is discussing his early Broadway career.
Right, which really didn't happen.
That actually, for all we know, it might have.
No, it kind of happened, but it didn't really. Not that way.
Not like that.
Not with those people.
Well, Martin. Well, I don't think Tommy Tune fell down and couldn't get up when Martin Short met him. I don't think Bob Fosse had his heart attack when Martin Short was present.
No. But also he has wonderful. His cast. He has one of the girls. I forget her name from that Fox
TV.
Mad TV, who I love.
Yes.
What's it, Nicole?
Let's see. Well, that would be Nicole Parker.
Right. She's brilliant.
Yes, she is definitely.
I mean,
we may be seeing her in a one-woman musical or whatever.
I mean,
at some point.
Everything about it is so spectacular. I'm telling you.
So you liked it.
I think it's great.
Okay.
I think
we need to move on.
Really? No, I wanted to.
No.
But I want to discuss. And by the way, they're comedy all-stars. They're not just cast.
Oh.
It's Martin Short and the comedy all-stars.
Well, we need to talk about.
Wait, I just wanted to, but just so you know, because you mentioned certain things I want for the.
Well, hurry,
for
come
our
on.
audience.
We're.
You asked if there are enough songs in the show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. They're 24.
24 songs?
I'm telling you, it's so misleading.
It is.
Because it's making fun of one-man shows, but it's really a full-fledged Broadway musical. They're 24, and
it hides it. It hides it, though.
It really does, and has a very small but very talented cast.
Yes.
It does so much with so little. It's amazing.